saying that, I mean, if there are no sacrifices, you really cannot achieve what you want to achieve. Every day I never sleep before the date changes. I meet people till about 10:30, 11 in the night. If you want to achieve greater things in life, and if you really want to leapfrog, then you will have to make certain sacrifices. And it's not just you, it's also your family. So I chose a career, and I'm able to do this because Brahmani and Devansh support me. 226 days of Padayatra. Never went back home for any festival. No Saturday, no Sunday. I think the only break I would take is when Brahmani and Devansh would come visit me, and I would start my Padayatra late by about 4 hours. That was literally the break that I would take next day. So sacrifices are done not only by you but by your family, and your family should be ready to make those sacrifices for you. So I think it's a very informed decision. In my case, it was a very informed decision. Brahmani and I spoke about it a lot. And during our toughest time, especially during Babu Garu's arrest, there was always days when Brahmani would still ask me, is this all worth it? Why do all this? Why sacrifice? Because end of it, look what's happened to the family. But I think all of us changed our opinion when in Hyderabad there was a gratitude concert where without any political involvement 45,000 IT professionals came and stood in the solidarity of Mr. Naidu. That is something that fundamentally moved us. And that was such a strong push for the family and recognition for the family that all of you have made sacrifices. What you're going through is wrong. We stand by you. That personally meant a lot for us. And I remember from that day, Brahmani never asked me the question on, do you really want to still continue in politics? So I really thank all of them. And I thank quite a few members here who also stood in solidarity with the family and with Babu Garu across various cities in the US. It really meant a lot. It really reinforced that we were in the right direction. And it was a reality check for the entire family. So thank you very much.
Yeah, I think in that context, I had an incredible opportunity to meet CBN Garu last year. And what a visionary he is. And then I think I'm one of the byproduct where you see the best of America that has to offer out there. Given that context, how do you want his legacy to be remembered? That would be, one of the things we would like to know.
Babu Garu his legacy has many chapters. If you look at it, being one of the youngest ministers of his time is one chapter. Being a very bold politician in the age of 20s is a chapter. And that is how he met Anna Garu. Starting from there, and if you look at the transformation that he also went through personally, if you look at the way he's governed between 94 to 2004, is simply amazing. And even today, I still cannot imagine that without smartphones, with the, I think 42 people teleconference system, he was able to govern the entire state of Andhra Pradesh and deliver ISB, Microsoft, and modern Cyberabad, what we today see. It's just fascinating what he's done. And so I believe that is one chapter. The last 5 years is another chapter. I have seen a completely different person. His commitment, his perseverance, his persistence, even during the darkest moments of his life, which none of us imagined would ever happen, for no mistake of his, when he was sent to Rajahmundry jail, it never moved him. He was very strong, very focused. And the most surreal experience for me was when I went to see him the first time. I still remember, I got down from the car and there was a plaque which said in 1998-99, Babu Garu modernized Rajahmundry jail. And there was another plaque next to it, which was the building where I met him, the Mulaqat would have been, which again was rebuilt by him between 2014 and 2019. So, I mean, if you look at him, he's left such amazing legacy wherever he was and the kind of governance he's done. And I believe the best is yet to come. I believe best of Babu Garu is yet to come. Andhra will see a completely different man, and he will script a completely new legacy for himself. Amravati is a legacy that he's going to script. Vishakhapatnam is something that he's going to script. What he's going to do for Chittur, Kadapa, Anantapur, Kurnool. I mean, you'll be simply amazed. Because today, the way he's looking at governance is 100 days. He's not saying, I'm here for 5 years. He's saying, this 100 days I'm supposed to do this, each minister is supposed to do this, where are you? So already our first 100-day report card came, and the next 100 days we are already on the sprint to deliver. So I think the best of Babu Garu is yet to come.
Wow. So everyone in the audience is actually rooting for you on the state's success, Lokesh Garu. So given that, I also understand you had a lot of background in technology and management. So what actually inspired you to come into politics? What is that, what does it, tick you? What is that passion,
So I remember this very well. This was in 2004, after Babu Garu last election. I went to a wedding with him. It was a 5,000 people wedding. I remember it very well. It was a hall of twice this size in Hyderabad. And he entered the hall as leader of opposition. He just lost an election and, a year into it. And what amazed me is 5,000 people standing out of respect for him. And that moved me personally. In power, out of power, the good work he's done always will stand and will always live along. So that is where I felt it was very important for me also to serve people, and no other field. It could be philanthropy or it could be even the private sector would give me that kind of respect. And that is the day I decided that my true calling will be politics, and I will join politics eventually.